to you about different fire extinguishers, different kinds of fires, how to and what to do and what not to do. And also we have some door prizes for you. If everybody wants to fill out some tickets before you leave, we're going to draw prizes at the end. And we're also going to talk to you a little bit about TNT and how they stay safe while they're working, regarding the removal of your oil tanks and boiler systems in your home. Tom Lamb has been a firefighter here at Glenolden for 632 years. He's been here for a while. He knows a lot of information, and he's going to pack up and show you what it's like to be in the full firefighter suit. And let's get started.
Okay.
So I want to talk to you guys about fire prevention and fire safety first and foremost. So it's not hard to be safe when it comes to fires. One of the biggest things, one of my father's pet peeves, one of the biggest causes of fires is walking away unattended cooking. When you put a pot on the stove, when you're cooking something, grease, doesn't matter, it has the potential to ignite. You can cause a fire just by walking away for a couple minutes. So there are some things you should do and some things you should not do. The main thing you shouldn't do is walk away from your stove while it's lit. It's an open flame. It can cause a lot of damage and you would instantly regret it. The firefighters take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes to respond to the scene. So in those 3 to 5 minutes, your house could be on fire, and fire travels quickly. There's a couple different methods to put the fire out. For example, if you're cooking here, you're frying up some pork chops or something, and this ignites because it gets too hot, take a lid, not a mattress, not a blanket. You don't want to throw that on there. I've seen it done, and it only made it worse. You take your lid, calm, cool, and collectedly, stay away from the fire. You don't want it to hurt you or touch it, and you slide the lid over. That'll take out one of the fire triangle's main ingredients, which is heat. This will close it off and cut off the oxygen supply, so you get rid of the oxygen. You can also put the fire out by cooling it. However, you do not ever want to put water on a grease fire. That'll make it spread, and that'll catch your house on fire faster. There are also these things for sale. We have one over there that's smaller. That's great for in your kitchen, in your closet in your kitchen. These things are for different fires. These ones are called dry chemical. So these have a chemical that smothers the fire. These kind of extinguishers are called pressurized water extinguishers. There's just water and air in here. It's like a super soaker. A little heavier and for adult use only. You can train your kids how to use that as well, and we're going to go over the acronym and the proper way to use and deploy these things. But first and foremost, grease fire, you want to cover it. You want to cover it up. If you do have a dry chemical, a powder extinguisher, this is great for grease fires. It puts it out quick. So when you're using an extinguisher, there's this acronym called PASS. PASS, P-A-S-S. So you want to pull the pin, you want to aim it where you're going to aim it, and then you want to squeeze it and sweep. So you're sweeping at the base of the fire. You're going to knock that fire out real quick. Believe it or not, there's 2.5 gallons of water in here, which is effective. It can put a lot of fire out. These ones are a little more dirty, a little more messy because they smother the fire. These are the chemical that I was talking about earlier. They're great for grease fires, oil fires, kitchen fires. This is what you want to use. If you have regular combustibles like wood or paper, if you're having a fireplace out back, this is good to have on hand as well. TNT brings these both extinguishers to their jobs when they work in basements in the city and all over the county when they remove and cut oil tanks and boilers out of your house. To stay safe, we always have this. Like I said, he's been in the fire service for 30 plus years, and we're all based on safety. We all want to stay safe. Everyone wants to go home, and everyone wants to live and protect their own home. We also have fire alarms. You should change your clock, change your battery. That's a saying in the fire department. Once when we rotate forward or daylight savings time, we encourage you all to check your batteries. They make new ones that are good for 10 plus years. I don't know if you guys own or rent, but it's essential to test them. You know, you want to make sure your stuff works. You want to make sure you're safe. This is your first line of defense. This is what's going to wake you up in the middle of the night and warn you, hey, you need to get out of the house, something's wrong. However, they can also malfunction, which is essential for testing them. You need to make sure they work. So if you got the 10-year rated ones, you don't necessarily need to change the battery every 6 months or so, every time you rotate the clocks, but you should check them. You know, be conscious of what's in your house and know what and how it works. What else do we have today for you?